Hey Nash loves me for African tea. I wanted to come to you guys and do a hopefully quick update. I was telling you guys that I was trying out a new fitness journey and a new overall health journey. And I'm just kind of mad that I started off a little bit late, other than other people. A lot of things have come into full circle, which has made me decide to start this journey. But overall, this is a journey, just like with my hair journey, that I had to come and decide to do on my own. So pretty much, if you guys are not aware, I am married. I've been married for 3 years now. I've been with my husband for maybe 9 years. You tend to forget once you've been together, just like, okay. But yeah, 9 years. And since meeting him, I first started off and I was 125 pounds. I know a lot of people don't want to tell their weight, but it's you guys. Started off, I was 125 pounds. I was in my best shape ever. And when I say that is, I can go on long walks, I could run, I can go up. My uncle lived on the 25th floor. I can go up the flight of stairs all the way to the 25th floor and not be exhausted and not be trying to catch my breath. So once I overall got used to my husband, I moved in with him, 3 years into the relationship, and everything went out the door. The healthy eating, the snacking started, the drinking of the sodas, and, everything was bad. We ate out almost every night. I consider myself the new woman of the year. And when I say that, it's because I was so focused on work and school that I did not have time to cook. So my husband would do the cooking. And when he did the cooking, it wasn't an often thing. It would be every once in a while. But many times he would pick me up from school or pick me up from work, and we would just go out and eat something that was not good for us. And, years of eating bad and years of not worrying about, you know, checking the scale. Just basically, I got to the mentality of not even worrying about how much I weighed. And it got to the point where but I wouldn't believe it. I would look at the mirror and I'd be like, oh, okay, I gained maybe 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds. But no, I decided to finally check the scale, see how much I weigh, and long and behold, I weigh 140 pounds. A lot of people's like, that's not a lot, but for me, I'm 5'3" and a half. Let's say 5'4". I haven't really checked, but last time I checked, I was 5'3" and a half. For somebody my height, the ideal weight is 130. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, 10 pounds. Ugh. Okay, for me, it doesn't seem like it would bother me as much, but it does. I say that because, as you get older, your body's not used to all the changes and all the abuse and all the things you do. For me, I'm a casual drinker. I love the sauce, not gonna lie. I don't drink to get, inebriated, but I like to drink. I occasionally drink. I go out with coworkers. I work in a stressful environment, and I found out that drinking was the only way to cope with it. So I have to add that years of abuse of drinking out with my coworkers and things like that has really added on to it. Not only is alcohol not, so it adds on to the pounds to the point where you don't really think that it's going to be such a drastic thing, and it has been. So I pretty much decided that I'm going to take initiative and start working out, start eating healthy, start changing my habits, start changing everything overall. So pretty much I decided to join this whole fitness thing. A lot of people are doing it for, to look nice for the summer, but I'm doing it because I'm tired of seeing the way that I feel in clothes, seeing how certain things that I used to wear and used to love, I can't anymore. And I just want to get back into being healthy. I know I'm not going to be 125 because that's just not going to happen. But at least I can work my way in between that. Maybe 130. 125 would be my ultimate goal, but 130 is just what I need to be. And right now you can't really see it, but I'll show you. This is what I look like. I have a little gut, which I am working on. For me, my midsection is my problem area. Everything else pretty much is not as bad. Like, I would look and say, oh, my shoulders a little bit, but overall, the weight is in my problem area, and that's my midsection. So what I have been doing for the past 2 weeks, actually, I've been working out longer than that, but I, got sick, had to stop. But for the past 2 weeks, I've been doing Zumba fitness core. And I know a lot of you are pretty much skeptical and you're like, okay, how can that help you? But overall, this game not has only helped me as seeing that, I'm a dancer. I've been dancing since I was young. Dancing is just in my nature. It's in my blood. It doesn't matter where I am. If I hear music, I automatically react to it. So it would only make sense that I would try something that's intense with music and movement. So what I've pretty much been doing, my fitness regimen every day, maybe once in a while I really not won't be felt up to it and I won't do it. Maybe once a week I won't. But for the past 6 days. Yesterday I didn't do it. 6 days I've been working out intensively. And when I say intensively, I start off with just dance for an hour, 45 minutes. I do the personal training, which is, I love the fitness in the galaxy, which is like a galactic or, out of this world kind of aerobics. And it follows by, the intensity of your move is what the next song will be. It can be a slow song, it could be a cool down, it could be intense. So I start that for 45 minutes with a rest period for about 10 minutes. I refill and go get plenty of water so I can do the Zumba. And I do the Zumba for at least an hour and a half. So pretty much I've been working out so intensively, anywhere from 2.5 hours to 3, and it's pretty much been working. I can see the change in my midsection. It's not a drastic change, but I can see it. It used to be to the point where my stomach would hang out a little bit, but it's going in little by little, and I know it's going to be a while before I see the changes, but so far I've been loving it. And I would suggest anybody who's really into, not into the whole gym thing. I'm not big on gyms. I joined last year, maybe 2 gyms, and it just didn't work for me. For me, gyms are just not my thing. If I can find a gym where I can pay $10 a month and not worry about not going, not feel bad, that's what I'll do. But for me, gyms are not my thing. And I say that because I joined the gym that was literally down the block from my job, and I never went. Never. I would have better time going across the street, which we had a track, and I would run around the track a couple of times. But overall, gyms are not for me, and I have come to that, and I've come to the realization that it's not for me because I just can't commit to it. It's times where I'm home, I'm relaxed, I'm chilled. I don't want to get up, throw on my work gear to just go to the gym. So I just say, fuck it, I'm not going. So gyms are not for me. So pretty much I've come to that realization. So, if you're into things like I am, like working out, and you want to do in the private of your own home, I would suggest getting this game. This game that has only opened my eyes to so many different things. It's to the point where I can mimic and memorize the moves without even looking at the screen. I know what comes next. That's how consistently I have been doing this. But you feel the burn, you feel the sweat pouring so much off of you. And not only is it helping me, it's helping me change the way that I eat as well. I've been incorporating breakfast. I eat, a fresh fruit salad, which I make pre-arranged, which I'll do a video for you guys. I'm making one on Wednesday, and I'll show you how I pretty much work it out for the week, so I don't have to constantly keep cutting and chopping up. But I make a fruit salad for the morning for breakfast. For lunch, I'll have a light salad, which consists of grilled chicken. I have the George Foreman grill. I probably do a video on how I change my diet, but anyways, I do the salad. From there, I work out for about 3 hours, depending. I try not to overdo it, but it's to the point where it increases every week as I get used to it, because it's like you're having so much fun, you're not even realizing the time is flying, and it's like, okay, I don't want to stop. So I do that, and I try not to be selfish because, my husband wants to watch sports or whatever, but I do that. From there, I have a portion controlled dinner, which consists, I didn't cut out, breads. I don't eat it as much. Only time I have really bread is like if I have toast in the morning when I go to the diner, but I haven't been at the diner for so long, it doesn't make. So I do a portion control about this sizing of, some steamed rice with some vegetables, and I always add salad to my meals no matter what. And then I will have like rotisserie chicken, or I'll have, the white meat of the chicken. I'll try to make it as healthy as possible by incorporating salads and, and vegetables. And I do portion control. And, I'm not going to say I cut out my junk food, but what I have noticed is when I do have the craving, I'll wake up and I'll grab a bag of fruit salad and I'll eat that. And that'll help me through the night instead of me, snacking on Kit Kats and, fruit by the foot and things like that. I just cut out the junk food and add it in the fruit. And it could be where I can have 3 servings of fruit salad in a day and it does not bother me. But like I said, it's going to be a journey for me to start seeing the results, but I have seen it little by little. And I know it's going to take at least 4 to 8 weeks for me to be, at my goal or whatever. But I feel as long as I keep doing it, I'll be fine. So I have to tell you guys that I love this regimen that I'm on. I love that I wake up and do the Zumba, wake up and do Just Dance, and I'm eating more fruits, I'm eating more salad. And not only has that changed, but my intake for water has changed. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the most ever drunk water is maybe 2 cups a day, and that's at work because, there's no soda there. They have a water fountain and you have to drink it. But working out, my body craves it, and it's like I'll have a cup like this full of water, and then I'll have another cup full of ice, and I'll, keep throwing the ice in, drinking, and then I'll pause the game and run downstairs and get like more water. And that's the most amazing part, just knowing that my body is as if you were just not working out and you're just drinking it just to. And a lot of times when I do go to restaurants or something like that, I'll decide to get healthier servings, and instead of getting a soda or anything, I'll ask for water. And that's weird because I've never done that. So I'm happy to say that. So I will be updating you guys, as often as I can on this fitness journey and everything, and the results. And I'm gonna do before and afters. I've done maybe a couple, but the background and wasn't up to my liking. So, but overall, I'm gonna be doing a review on Zumba maybe by the end of this week, because I just want to, give it a little bit more. I've been doing it for 2 weeks now, but I want to give it a little bit more before I do it overall, Zumba. Matter of fact, I'll do one for you guys now. So just check out for that. I have it up for you guys. I wanted to wait, but what's the use? I might as well, right? So I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to be working out now. I have some laundry to do. I have a lot of wifely duties that I've been neglecting a little bit, but yeah, we'll get back to that. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.